1 in every 4 women will experience domestic violence in her lifetime. Monday night, nearly 300 students marched around campus to raise awareness about sexual violence and domestic abuse. News Channel 18's Krista Henry reports that Take Back the Night at Purdue was a success, step by step, high heel by high heel. Krista?
Dan, Take Back the Night is an international march to raise awareness about sexual violence and gender issues. Officials say rape, sexual assault, sexual abuse, and domestic violence are often labeled crimes of silence. But Monday night, Purdue students broke that silence and marched for a good cause, and some even wore high heels while doing so. These feet tucked away in these high heels aren't the feet of any lady on campus. Instead, these high heels were worn by a few men in the crowd.
It raises awareness for a lot of cultural issues that we have. And if walking around in heels for 2 hours can do that, then game on, I'll do it.
Monday night, hundreds of Purdue students marched to raise awareness about sexual violence and gender issues.
That's really what we wanted to do, is break the silence. 1 in 4 women are sexually assaulted at every 20 minutes.
Keynote speaker Debbie Norris shared her story at Purdue's Take Back the Night event. Norris lost her daughter Heather to domestic abuse several years ago, but says by being able to share Heather's story and raise domestic violence awareness to others, she's able to keep Heather's spirit alive.
I know how much pain I went through when I learned of what happened to Heather. I know how much it hurt as she was going through the relationship, that I can't even imagine any other parent, any other friend, any student, anybody feeling what we feel.
And while the 1-mile march around campus wasn't so comfortable for everyone who participated, they say it all came down to one thing: to break the silence and to raise awareness.
If I can spend 2 hours of my life in a little bit of discomfort and pain like this and raise awareness for large cultural issues, that's fine by me.
Since Heather's death from domestic violence in 2007, Debbie Norris has fought to make a dating violence education law in Indiana, a bill mandating that the Indiana Department of Education work with domestic violence prevention leaders to develop dating violence education programs in the classroom was signed into law last year. It's now called Heather's Law in memory of Heather Norris. Krista Henry, News Channel 8.